morning. Today is February 21st. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, and we're taking a new video of our babies. Over here is a little Mac male. He is purchased already and has new owners. See if you can do something cute for your mommy and daddy. Look up here. Oh, that's a good boy. I just put him in this little play area by themselves. It's new to them, so they're a little apprehensive on moving around. I like to change their location periodically during the time that they're growing up here to get them used to new environments and lessen their fear of changes in their lives. This little guy is still looking around. They're just beginning to go potty by themselves and need a litter box. So we have a tiny little litter box in here for them that they can get in and out of pretty easily. And this little guy, he's a little concerned. He's in a new spot, but he's doing all right. He's exploring. And here's Gypsy Rose. She is also already purchased. And we're taking her pictures so her mommy can see her too. This is a little female. This is a little male. We put some new toys in here. That's a little duck. We make those. We don't actually make the toys. They're actually a puppy toy. But we take the squeaker out of them and we put a little rattle in there for them. When your kittens come to you, they will have a toy with them. We ship them with a toy. This is a little Mac, this little male. He is a Mac fever kitten. He's very unusual, and as you can see, he's very beautiful. And over here, now this baby that I'm showing you at this very second, this baby is the only one that's still available. He is a classic tabby bi, meaning that he has white with the classic tabby. You can see how distinctive his markings are, and they become even more distinctive when they get their adult coats. They're a little fuzzy when they're babies, so they're not quite as defined. But he's the only one left for sale. Everybody else is sold. So let me show you him a little bit. He's actually, you don't want to be on camera this morning? There's his little face, if you'll let us see it for a minute. Come on, let me show him your little face. There he is. He's a beautiful kitten. He's nicely marked. He has what they call classic tabby, meaning he has some really large stripes on his coat. And when he's standing, and he might stand up for us in a little bit, they usually have a circle on their hip area. I probably should have let him get used to this new pen a little bit before I started the movies, but I have people who are kind of excited to see their kitten. And so these two kittens are in the screen right now. They are both sold. The little Mac baby here, you can see that baby. I think he's gonna have some spots when he's done growing. This color is extremely rare, and he's a very nice kitten. And then we have one baby that's like sitting over here. This little female is also already purchased. She is a brown patch tabby. You can see her tabby marks, and she has little brown patches within them. So I'm hoping a little later. Now the little guy in the far back, right by the cushion there on the left-hand side, that is the baby that's still for sale. He's the only one left. Not that he's anything less of a kitten than the rest of them. It just depends what people are looking for. It does not mean he's not an excellent kitten, because he is. It just happens that people were looking for a different color pattern or a different sex. It varies a lot. But he is still for sale, and he's very, very pretty. He has a nice short little tail, and his marks are excellent. Except that he doesn't like this new play area. But they get used to it real fast. But isn't he a pretty little boy? And he's the only one that's not for sale, or is still for sale, excuse me. He is for sale, this kitten that you're looking at this very moment. And then these guys over here, they all have new owners. There's a little Mac baby. Here's a little brown patch tabby baby. Back here is a Mac Bi male kitten. And down here is, they've already named their kitten. Her name is Gypsy Rose, this kitten. Gypsy, look at the camera so your mommy can see your face. That's a good girl. Yeah. They're growing, as you can see. They're already bigger than they were in the previous movies, and they're pretty agile now. They are starting to play a little bit. Every once in a while I see one of them trying to play with the other, and they're learning how to be mischievous little kittens. By the time they go to their new owners, they're little pills usually. Adorable little pills, but they're little pills just the same. But I give you a chance to see them grow. That's what this is all about. If you wonder why we keep them in these exercise pens, it is required by USDA. We are a USDA facility, and USDA requires that the kittens are separated from the rest of the cats. And so they have to be in these. These are not small cages. These are actually exercise pens with a top on them, as you can see. They're 4 foot by 4 foot by 4 foot, so the kittens have lots of room. We keep up to 4 kittens in one exercise pen. And if there are more than 4 kittens, we connect 2 exercise pens together to provide them lots of room to run around and play. Once again, this little guy on the right here, on the right, he is still for sale. It is a little male, and he's a beauty. He really is a very pretty kitten. If anyone is interested in him, please let me know, and I'll help you process his purchase. Gypsy back there in the corner, she has a new mommy and daddy already. She's a really pretty little girl. I'll try to get some individual pictures of the kittens a little later. But for right now, we're just doing this movie so everybody can see how much they've grown and how they're doing. They will become more active in here a little later in the day, and I'll try to get some more footage. This is the first time they've been in here, so they're apprehensive because their mother's not here, and this is all new territory to them. There's a little brown patch tabby, or kitten number 5. This is a little Mac male, kitten number 2. This little guy is kitten number 1. He is still for sale. He's the only one in here that is not already sold. See the circle on his side? That is the classic tabby markings on him. And he's quite evenly marked. He's got a little white chest, white legs in the front. And here's Gypsy again. so her mommy can see her. Gypsy, get out here, sweetheart, so we can see you. That's her. She's a pretty girl. She's also classic tabby, but red, a red class. See the circle on her side? That is an indicator of classic tabby, as well as the larger stripes. She's a beauty. So there's the babies. You know, it is early in the morning, and they were sleeping when I moved them over here. So don't think that they're going to be this quiet when you get them. Honestly, the older they get, the more little pills they become. But they're really growing well and nice, healthy babies. We haven't had any problems, no sniffles, no nothing. So our expectations are high that they'll be ready to ship on time. So this is Exotic Dit Dots. Thank you for watching.